So there's that one. All right, so I'll talk about that. So I had interviewed Tariq Nasheed on my platform. He came on my platform, and cool dude. We had a really good conversation. We had a good interview. Very polite, very professional. Came out and did good numbers. And then I remember I put it out. A lot of people in the comments were like, "Oh, you should interview Tommy Sotomayor." Like, and I wasn't really familiar with who he was. So I was like, "All right." A lot of people are asking for it. Let me just reach out to him, not really knowing his background. So we started doing the interview. I didn't realize that Tommy was like anti-black women. Like he bashes black women all the time, and also bashes black people all the time. So that kind of put sort of a bad taste in my mouth as we're doing the interview, and I'm trying to argue with some of the points that he's making, saying like this is not a black person thing, this is a poor person thing, right? You take any race of people and you put them in this type of you know situation, they're all going to act similarly. It has nothing to do with race. It just is what it is. Now, unbeknownst to me, Tommy and Tariq Nasheed had been beefing at it real bad. I never even asked Tommy
Right.
any questions about Tariq Nasheed. Like literally, you could ask Tommy these days. We didn't even get into any questions about Tariq. But I guess Tommy was on social media saying that, oh yeah, I'm about to do Vlad TV, whatever else. And Tariq saw that. And I guess Tariq, I saw him say something in an interview saying, like, oh, I brought Tommy in to bash him, which was not the case. Because like I said, I never even mentioned him up to the point of that interview. So in the middle of the interview, Tariq Nasheed, knowing where our studio is and us not having good security in the studio at that time, he literally runs into the room and confronts Tommy on camera. And I'm looking at this going like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't even know these two even had beef. And then the two of them are arguing, and Tariq is getting in Tommy's face, and he brought him like this like racist award that he was trying to give him, and rah rah rah. And so this is happening. Tommy's looking at me like, "Oh, you set me up." I'm like, "I didn't set you up. You're the one on social media announcing this shit. This guy had just did an interview here a month ago. Put two and two together. Why would I set up another guest to confront another guest? Like that's never happened. We've never done that. We would never ever do that. That's a liability." So the two of them get in this whole big argument. We eventually managed to get Tariq Nasheed out the room, and we finished the interview. And I was like, "Listen, I had nothing to do with this, honestly. But let's finish the interview, and we'll put it out." So the interview finishes, and Whack, you know that when we do an interview, it usually takes about a week for us to edit it and put it out.
Yeah,
It
that's a
doesn't
fact.
come out the same day or the next day. So Tommy is called me and said, "Hey, what's going on with the interview?" And I'm like, "It's gonna come out. We're just editing it right now." So he's like, "Oh, I want to talk to you." So we get on the phone, and I explain to him, like, "Yo, we're gonna put it out. We're just editing it right now, et cetera, et cetera. I had nothing to do with this whole situation with Tariq. You're the one on social media announcing where you're gonna be, what time." So Tommy goes, records my phone call, and puts it out on YouTube. And I remember I called Tariq, and I was like, "Tariq, why did you storm like when we had you on our platform? We were respectful to you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we were professional. We helped promote your projects. Why would you storm disrespect our platform in the middle of the interview?" And he's like, "Oh well, I got problems with dude and some, you know." And at the point that Tariq did what he did, Tommy is recording my phone calls and putting them out. I said, "I'm done with both of these guys. Fuck the both of them." I never put out the Tommy interview. I took down the Tariq interview, and I'm basically done with the two of them.